Everybody, fresh off of a nice, pleasant Ascension level 10 victory, where we did get a broken combo. I mean, the upgraded Bludgeon, Necronomicon, Bag of Marbles, Bottled Flame setup was really good. Here we are in Ascension 20. Even if we lose, I finally got to see what the win screen looks like after like 2 months of not even sniffing. I'm glad to be back. Dude, I hate a lot of this, to be honest. Where's my rare relic? Random, colorless, uncommon. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. Never gonna get us where we need to go with that one. So they just opt out of that one right off the bat. 18 damage for 14 maximum HP. Or, dude, I think we take the damage for the max HP. I'll take, you know, things you're not gonna hear me say that much. For 500. We don't say that much in the North American context anymore. We used to, I'll take stupid questions for 200, Alex. The thing is, 500 is how you know it's obviously a joke. Because we all know Jeopardy doesn't have odd number money clues. This is 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000, and then double it. Where was I going with this? Alright, what do you think, y'all? I actually... give me that early rampage. I don't like taking blocks early. If you gotta, you gotta. Don't let me stop you. But if you don't gotta, then don't. Don't attack. Son of a gun's attacking. After all I've done for him. Chooses to do another 3 damage to me. On this, the day of my daughter's wedding. That's not really a good... Don Corleone impression. Give me a wild strike. Obviously, I want an evolve anyway, right? So, I will not take your gold. So far, you know, let's not toot our own horn too much, but the early encounters are going okay. I mean, why would we toot our own horn? We don't have anything... This is just the starting deck plus draw. We don't really have much to be thankful for, or to say that we had control over. Spot weakness, I don't necessarily love it, but any kind of improvement engine early on, I find it interesting enough, you know? Worth a try, at least. So, right now, spot weakness is irrelevant, but long term, you know, we got extra energy, we might prefer to use spot weakness versus a defend. Definitely don't want 2 of them. Now, let's think about this. There's a couple of options I got in my head. I don't think spot weakness is what we need to upgrade early. I think Wild Strike gets a decent chunk better. Rampage gets... The thing about the Rampage upgrade is that it only affects you after the first couple of times you play it, you know? So you play it 1 time, you do the same amount of damage. You play it 2 times, you do 3 more damage. It's terrible. But you play it 3 times. You've done 9 more damage. Wow. Wouldn't you rather just do 5 per play? Early on, at least? But either way, Bash is probably the best value for money early. So, let's see how she goes. I feel like we always get this guy right after we Bash. I'll tell you what, or right after we upgrade Bash. I'll tell you what, though. I'm going to actually wake him. That way... I mean, we gotta be honest, spot weakness is probably not something worth playing here, but if we have nothing better to play, then it's probably worth playing. And I was thinking, like, Bash is gonna wake him up anyway, so, like, why wouldn't we at least give it a try? Again, it's okay, good situation. Spot weakness I don't think we need. I guess if you run the numbers, it probably would be worth playing in this situation, but it's only gonna be marginally better than a strike, I think. So we were looking for Rampage. 15, we're not going to get you, but let's see, you have to do 8 damage. I think I'd rather block for 3, because I know I'm going to kill you next turn anyway. If we don't have control over that, we might as well do it this way. We got the boots. Don't know how I feel about that. I do know I like dropkick. Takes a big man to walk away from that situation. Okay, Smiling Mask. Smiling Mask can be decent. Just want to take a relatively simple path here. Keep myself afloat. Dropkick early sucks. But once we actually start getting bashes out there, I'm going to be a happier man. This guy's like, he's not quite elite level. I wouldn't deign to lie to you. But he's not that far off. This man's a son of a gun. He's trying to lethal me right now. On the day of my daughter's wedding. I didn't watch Godfather recently. Just, you know, just popped into the mind for whatever reason. You know, nothing really to say about it. We should live here. No big deal. If you're not going down to 1 HP, you're not living. That's why, I should say, by the way, pretty thankful I did not try to find a relic, because it would have hurt us either way. Do we have a shop coming up? Absolutely not. So, you know what? Let me just think about this. I think I'll just... 9 max HP. I think... I don't want to lose 9 max HP, dude. Just give me the curse. Oh, we're dead anyway. I don't know why I even worried about it. We're clearly de-destroyed. How do we even destroy these guys? I don't know. I mean, rampages will help out if we could actually get them. Right, everything will do 5 damage. Thank you. Thank you. The boot is so much better than I actually thought it could be in this situation. Maybe we're not so bad. Go ahead, hit me for 5. Dude, I'm just happy to be alive. You think I'm mad I'm being hit for 5 right now? I'm the world's happiest man. I do need you to stop doing it, though. Gotta be careful here. Definitely want to kill him next turn. Thank God. Alright, we lived. By the way, I can't help but notice we added it and yet have never played it. I think I'm going to keep the dropkick train going here. It's just, you know... We have defense in the deck. I know because we drew, like, every single one of them right freaking here. So, I just really would appreciate it if you, like, didn't kill me. We could have killed him there. Okay, that's just that's an oversight on my behalf. Oh, it's rough, but Whirlwind is like you have to take it for the future. So don't get it too twisted up here. This is not good. Even though we have the perfect potion for handling this guy, this is a very, very dangerous situation. So we're going to play it real tight to the chest. Rampage is going to be of critical importance for us. I'm going to be honest. I think we got to smack you too, though. 12 damage, huh? Okay, big. Fine, we got some value out of it, dude. I knew it was gonna happen. We got a lot of value out of it. That's enormous. Okay. Now, give me those rampages. Get those rampages cycling. Now, draw it again, immediately. We have to block something. We don't have too many, like, multiple attack cards, so... honestly, I think you gotta bash... We're not gonna die, so I think you bash, and you rampage, and then you just ride the lightning with the drop kicks next turn. We didn't draw any freaking it doesn't matter, but simultaneously, I'm a little upset. Okay, okay, give me the immolate. Don't even think about it. Fiendfire. I love Fiendfire, but simultaneously. Now, as far as I'm concerned, you don't get a better card than Immolate. Okay, we're gonna hit Campfire. We need everything. Not being facetious, by the way. We should have played a Bash and a Strike there. We need everything. We need offense and defense. What are we not playing? I mean, honestly, I kind of like... If we were looking for maximum damage output, it'd be a different... Oh, we don't need the block. Like, obviously, like, in the game, we need the block, but in this particular situation where you're already frail, forget about it, dude. It's 24 plus 8 plus 17. Yeah, we got him. Not good, though. Nah, it's okay. Okay, so big one right off the bat. Never mind. We're going to stick with the curse, and we're going to remove we're going to stick with the curse in our deck, and we're going to take fossilized helix as well. Most of the time, this is going to be a staggering value, I think. Now, we are still going to take 11. Were it not for this, we would be much worse off, if that's not abundantly clear. I'm sure it is, but if it weren't, now it is. So we're taking a risk. It did not pan out for us, dude. Let me just tell you. If we had drawn an attack, easily could have killed this guy and put up a little bit more block to boot. But at least we made it through. Didn't lose any gold. I will take another shrug. Transform a card. Transform a basic strike. Disarm is a beautiful card. I got no complaints. It's immediately useful. I actually think this guy could use a little bit of that, too. So we're going to block 8 by default. We can't really do too much better than that. For 1 energy... Well, could we kill him? Is that... Not with weakness, probably, right? Definitely not. Well, I don't know. Let's run the numbers. So we'd get to 34. And then, I don't know, even this would do 5, I guess. I think the easiest thing is, what are you not going to play? Probably 2 cards. One of them's definitely going to be a strike. The other one would probably be the disarm. Doesn't save you enough, I think. But actually, the disarm is a little bit better than Iron Wave at blocking. The obvious caveat is that it does no damage. So we're definitely not going to kill you. This would take off 4 damage. This would take off 3, but do a little bit of its own. So clearly, we're still a little bit behind the 8-ball. We're not getting our butt kicked too badly. I feel like an uppercut would fit nicely. We got the energy to maybe make it work. We might actually get to upgrade a card. Who would have thought? This is like a serious just in case. I think I might also pop the power potion because it scares the crap out of me, dude. You know, I don't expect the fight to go on long enough. Let's try to get some value out of Shrug It Off. And I think that's actually pretty okay. Oh, huge. I still think that's definitely worth it in my opinion. Now just do 1 big attack that's completely wasted. He refused. That's okay. I don't think it's... Maybe it is worth. Yeah, this way we get to keep our artifact in case he does a very large turn. Okay, that's not a very large turn, unfortunately. But on the bright side, we're only taking 10 damage. Would have been nice to have an artifact for this turn. I'm just saying. It would have been. Nah. Okay. This is a good smithing situation. So what on earth do you upgrade here? Hold on, by the way. Just thinking. I want to keep enough money. I guess with Smiling Mask, we can definitely get rid of that. Sorry, I got way ahead of myself. What do you upgrade? There's so many good targets. The big ones would be Whirlwind, which gets 3 extra damage per attack. This gets 7. So there's an energy, like, equilibrium point between 2 and 3 where it would be more effective to hit one of these other items with it. Uppercut also gets a lot better. Disarm gets a lot better. I would say we'll go Whirlwind first, just because Whirlwind's a little bit more versatile. Because you can pay, you could even pay 0 for it if you wanted. I'm willing to take a stab at this one. We'll immediately probably hit the Immolate up next. It's a good fight, boss fight for us to have AoE attacks on. So we'll follow that up with the removal of the injury. 44 gold. It's not a ton. You know, I feel like an armaments, just in case. I mean, just in case sounds really bad. But an armaments to, if we get a chance to upgrade a card, it's good value for money, is more what I'm trying to say. You know, if you got them, flaunt them. All we got to do is hit you for, I don't know, basically 2 times 7 next turn with your vulnerability already active. We got the drop kicks. I'm not mad. I'm just mad that you tried to screw me. Combust is, again, good AoE, but we don't need it. Become cursed with shame. Can we afford to have frailty? We don't have really anything that exhausts this. I think we have to say no, unfortunately. You had to do it, didn't you? I'm always gonna go for it, dude. If you're not going for good face versus bad face, are you really living? It's an honest to goodness question. Well, definitely we'll start with dropkick. That's an easy one. Yikes. Oh, my AoE, dude. My AoE's all gone. Might as well extend the vulnerability. So you know we're going to get hit this turn. That's not even... It's Bella non-negotiable. No point in even playing a block here. It's only going to block 2. So you might as well just hit, take this one on the chin, get this guy killed as quickly as possible. I'm telling you, this is the first fight where Rampage is going to do some goodness for us. I don't even think we should kill you. I think we should just get you into, like, Immolate range. Then again, we could kill you. But I think for the future... I don't want the wound. The wound scares the crap out of me here. The strength felt right. Okay, this is a big one. Luckily did kill one. You know we gotta... I mean, I hate to say it, but I actually think that rather than putting up 3 block, 3 turns of vulnerability is the only likely way forward for us. So this is big. Dropkick... Sorry, not dropkick. Whirlwind has also become very, very good for us now. This will do like 60-something damage. He's gonna hit us big next turn, though. I think he just dunk on him. That was not 60, that was like 52. 46 damage. I mean, you probably got... I mean, this is only 6 block. You got a 34. Why have you forsaken me? We were doing better there, though. I was having fun on that run, too. I think we got somewhere. Let's come back to it, try again. We were not even close to the end, but still. Dude, 18 damage, 250 gold. 10 times out of 10, I'm taking that. Okay. What did we learn? I don't know, dude. Take Immolate. It's good. Now, 21 damage. Not likely, huh? Instead, we'll just take 6 damage per turn, when we should have just committed to doing more damage early on. Whatever. Honestly, here's my dream. You take power through. You immediately... You know what? Let's save up for one big shop. Okay, never mind. Can you make a power deck work here? Like, this seems not that good. It just doesn't seem that good. So I'm not going to take it, even though it's expensive. You know what? Anytime we're on the second video of the day, Give me the big old Searing Blow. Toss me one of these as well. If we get a chance to make a Searing Blow run work, I like to take the chance. Now, is there anything we would have preferred here? Well, I was actually thinking, we took Power Through. So with Power Through, I'm going to take Evolve as well. And those work really well together. They're good, specific elite counters. I just wish you wouldn't, like... Fine. We do have problems with Searing Blow. You probably don't need me to say it. You know what the big problem is with Searing Blow? We can't rest. So ideally, we could take a path that doesn't lead to danger. A lot of these are good, but I think we've added enough to be okay with our deck right now. So like, right off the bat, I'm looking at it, I'm going, that's a decent Searing Blow. Okay. Now, how many times have we tried this? Many is a good answer, and it's correct, and I wouldn't dispute that. But we've tried everything many times. If we were going to apply that logic, we would have to recognize at some point we would be making the admission that literally nothing works. So, I think that this one has got a chance. Now, this is a tough one for me, because Whirlwind is real good, and I think we will go with it, but Armaments seems to fit better with Searing Blow specifically, because of the fact that it can be upgraded, or it can upgrade it, I should say. So the fact that we got Searing Blow to +3 is already pretty surprising to me. We're going to try to dodge the elites all the way up, for real. I'm actually going to take the gold, and the reason that I'm taking the gold, you gotta love it, is because I don't mind if our HP gets a little lower on the way up here, because we're fighting the Hexaghost. So this time I'm going to take Armaments, and then I think it's an acceptable upgrade target either way. 10 damage each, I can live with that. I don't, yeah, this is fine. I don't necessarily think we're in an amazing spot, by the way. I think we have to draw Searing Blow too many times to make it an easy kill against the Hexaghost. But I would love to be wrong. Like, Regret plus early shop, it seems doable, doesn't it? But feel like now's not really the time to try to make that work. Okay. Please, God, give me a demon form. He's done it. Now, I don't think that saves us necessarily, but I think it gives us a darn good shot. Alright, get vulnerable. Put this up here. Combust, I'll probably choose not to play over the course of this. It makes me a little frightened for the future. Okay, here, I think you hit him with an Armaments that targets Searing Blow, and you just start to ball out. You know, we take 1 damage, big whoop, draw Searing Blow again, or Bash. Bash would probably be better, actually. Give me a Combust, you know, this is the whole reason, or not Combust, give me a Power Through, it's the whole reason we got Evolve in the deck, essentially. Tell you what, give me an Armaments, and just toss that into Whirlwind right there, and I'll take a little, I'll take 3 damage to get out in front of this, I think. Obviously, I want to Bash, but gotta hit you with a Searing Blow as well. Now, basically, the next time that we draw a Searing Blow, this fight's over. I'm not saying that I got this one all figured out. It's not really fair, because we did go 14 strength up. But it really makes you think, right? Bludgeon is going to be worse than Searing Blow, but it doesn't mean that it would be bad to have in the deck. I actually think, I mean, Offering is pretty cool, but I think we can make Feed work. Especially if we get energy here. No longer being able to smith is a no-go, unfortunately. So, you know what we're going to do? It's Pandora's box. Oh, There's not many good blocks there. There's an impervious that we can play once. We also now have 3 evolves in the deck. That's a yikesable moment. So, definitely, I mean, a cleave could be good, but instead of a cleave, I could also just make you do 0 damage. Then I gotta think about this, man, because this is it's a ball of wax, dude. We also did not gain any extra energy, so, like, I think we're screwed. And I think we screwed ourselves. Runic Cube was the safe choice. I'm not anti-safe choice, just for the record. This is a big play here. I think you just put up some block for now. I'm not anti-safe choice. If anything, most of the time I'm probably guilty of taking the safe choice too much. Instead of taking the safe choice, though, we went for broke. And it will possibly end up screwing us over in a pretty big way. But that's life. Just let me get the feed off this turn. Okay, battle trance? No feed. That's okay. You're dead anyway. So, like, just take the wounds. And then, like, any other block. No other block? Okay, well, just weaken then. That's also fine. Still no feed. Weird. Okay. All is not lost. We're talking as if we've lost. We have not lost. You know I'm looking at corruption, and I'm like, is there a way we could spin it? I hate paying for that without any extra energy right now. So, step 1 of my plan here, by the way, in case you're wondering what the heck is my man doing. My whole game plan. Hold on. Just want to see if I don't think I can kill you. What would an upgraded Searing Blow look like? 42. So it's not enough. Instead, we'll do something like that. I want to get rid of this evolve because it's not doing anything for us. Well, I want to get rid of the many evolves in the deck. It's probably the better way to describe it. I would rather not, even though it's more damage, I'd rather not lose the HP right now. I know we're treading what I would describe as a very thin line. That time we had to do it because I thought maybe we could kill him. We're on our way to the shop anyway. I don't know, dude. I mean, we're gonna get him, but at what cost, brother? At what cost? All right, big moments. Chemical X plus Whirlwind is really good. So I think that's what we're gonna focus on here. And geez, man, I don't know about this one. I honestly think we need to buy that just to have more blocks, because all of our all of our defense being taken from us did not do us any favors in that department. Now this time I gotta think. I think we'll hit you with something like this. Even just a headbutt that brings back Searing Blow might be okay. 10 damage. We're not going to get you, so we might as well do this. And then, I don't really want to lose any HP, dude, so I know we're not getting much value out of feed here, but we're holding on for dear life. We're holding on for survival. Or survival's sequel, Survival Goes West. I got to do 14 damage to you. Don't think we're going to get there right now. Instead, we're going to take 9 damage. That's also a pretty bad outcome. If we die, it has still been a fun run here, but not as fun as winning would be. Okay, so we're stacking up. We got some real blocks. Also, I can't help but notice, dude, where are we going, dude? There's no way out. No, that's not right. There's one way out. Amazing. first off, we're probably going to die right here. But secondly, we could get a full HP relic from one of the chests. There's always that opportunity. Well, probably won't play Combust in this situation. I would just like to kill you, is that armaments will kill me. Look, I got no problem going out on my own terms here, but like, if I could avoid that outcome, that would also be probably better in all things considered. We're fine. We're fine. Heal me, please. Oh, that's not a heal. This is substantially worse than what I was thinking. Anyway, we're gonna get a 5 energy whirlwind. Could be worse. And that'll probably do it, dude. We'll live for a temporary spell here, but things are looking real rough. I still had a fun time on this run, but you know, we're learning real quickly. If we haven't learned it already, which we definitely have. You know what? See you on the other side. Oh, it doesn't kill me. We're learning. Right, A10, A20, big difference. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That was the radio. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We'll be back as the Silent next time. Still riding high. And I'll see you then. See ya.